Eyes across Jamaica. News from every angle.
Let's see what is popping in the news. Multiple casualties and injuries have been reported following a major crash along the Vineyards leg of Highway 2000 in St. Catherine, in the vicinity of the Spanish town exit. Eyewitnesses reported that a minibus with passengers crashed into a small truck carrying hardware materials. The impact sent the truck crashing into a sign along the highway, while the minibus flipped before coming to a halt in the median. Some people were thrown from the minibus, with many now laying on the roadway. The driver is among those unresponsive. Emergency personnel rushed to the scene as passers-by sought to assist.
Motor truck was traveling along the Pbcj highway towards Spanish Town. When on reaching about 800 meters east of the exit to Spanish Town, it is apparent that the driver encountered some difficulties with the vehicle traveling at high speed. The vehicle appeared to have been swerving along the roadway based on the evidence. It collided in the rear of a medium truck and then it overturned. It appears that it overturned a couple of times and then it came to rest with the front on the median. As a result of that, several persons were injured. We are able to confirm that 4 persons have died. There are a number of persons that have been taken to the Spanish Town Hospital, and we have heard that a few of them are critical, so we are going to do further checks on that. I am told that 11 persons are in the hospital, and as I said before, there are a number of them that are seriously injured. We are not able to see their identity. In fact, we have not identified any of them just now, and so we continue our investigations. Well, based on what we are seeing, the vehicle was traveling towards Kingston on the eastbound side. We have not verified the exact points at which it has left from and where it would have terminated.
Eyes Across Jamaica is informed the thieves made off with $5.6 million worth of merchandise from a red stripe delivery truck last Thursday along a section of the North-South Highway. The St. Catherine North Police are currently investigating the circumstances. Reports are that the delivery truck, upon entering the toll road, was stopped by men dressed in red-seamed police uniforms when they were robbed. We now move to On the Brighter Side. Giving back is one of the greatest thing one could do, and for Katie and James, she puts her all into feeding the homeless even during the curfew times. She risked being prosecuted in order to give that helping
from
hand.
The Easter lockdown. However, for Katie and James, the risk of being prosecuted pales in comparison to feeding the homeless within her community.
I know that these 4 days of lockdown, that they have nothing to eat and there's no one on the street to give them anything. So even though I know that it's the lockdown, I would still, put myself in a position to feed them any way I possibly can. Because the joy that it gives you, there's never a dull moment with them. So, I'm glad I could do it.
She was featured last year, extending her Sunday dinner to the poor and needy within Mobay St. Mary. And since the start of the Easter lockdown, James has dedicated her time to providing meals not only on Sundays, but for the extended curfew period.
On Thursday, we did a bun and cheese drive. On Friday, we gave them some light snacks. On Saturday, we did another bun and cheese thing, and today we feed them the normal Sunday dinner. So it's 4 days that we've been feeding them now because of the lockdown. Since December, we started feeding them twice a week. So we feed them on Wednesdays, we give them soup, and on Sundays, we give them the Sunday dinner meals.
Members of her community say her meal packages often tempt them because of how nutritious and presentable they appear. Residents refer to James as a Samaritan for the community.
If we could get more people like the millionaire, the people them with the money to do these things, it would be so much good for this community. What these ladies are doing is so good, so great for the community.
The first time I see the food, I ask them, where them get it? And say one lady around the lane. So I say, no man, good cooking food. It come like more than one too. So I appreciate it and I like what's going on. I saw it will go in a place. And I really need it.
The CVM Live team observed how thankful the recipients were. And while the food energized many to allow them to crack a smile, some sat full, content, and mellow for the remainder of the Sunday evening.